Okay, so this is my LMS Canvas, and this is called our GVMS technology page, which is a resource I put together, so you can see, for all different types of things that our staff has needed throughout the time that we've implemented Canvas. And the tool that I'm going to actually show you is NoRedInk. So they can access the site anytime to come back to the training that we did. So you've been provided a link to the NoRedInk training recording already. So you'll actually be able to see the recording if you want. But there was two parts to this NoRedInk, and I provided everything so that they can come back and access these materials asynchronously as well. So they get to learn more about what NoRedInk is, and how to add and manage it. And then the different types of assignments that are available, because it does offer a bunch of different types. And every time that we went through one of these, it also goes into the instructional side of things. So not just for practice and writing assessment, grade reports, but there's a whole section on instructional strategies. So it lets them know things that they can do for that particular part of NoRedInk, and some resources that they can use as well. So it talks to them about how they can do quick write challenges, how they can do day-by-day plans, how they can use it for blended learning, so instructional strategies that are best practices for actually use it in a blended writing environment, and also some resources from NoRedInk. So in addition to those actual tips that I have for it, when we went over NoRedInk, we talked about how these things could be used. So it is an instructional tool only. So there's no other way to use it besides gathering data and having kids practice with their grammar and writing. So when we went over each one of these practice assignments, we also went over how you can implement that in your classroom. So for example, the practice assignments, how they can use it. So this is how they assign it. And then also some strategies at the bottom as well for things that they can do. Practice is a little bit different than, say, the writing. So we went over the writing aspect of things as well. So that is definitely a strategy that we talked about a lot in the training recording, because it is something that they can do with peer reviews and self-review, and how we can use it for diagnostics. So it's not just a how to use the tool, because that part is actually pretty easy. We focused a lot on what they can actually have students learn from it, and then what they can gather with that data and how to apply it. So in addition to the training, I just want to walk you through the module, because you wouldn't be able to access this. It's closed and only available to our teachers, but I provided lots and lots of resources. So just to show further evidence, when it comes to writing assignments, I showed how to do a quick write. So you do have your how-tos here for the how do I assign, and what the students see and how they write. But the tool itself is an instructional tool. So here are the tips here that I used for instructional strategies. And that was provided for all of them. So the guided drafts are really cool because it shows how you can break it down. And the videos provided also provide more in-depth instructional strategies as well. So that's it.